people whose children have outgrown them. On the right is Sarah, and on the left is Alvera. Alvera has come from South America, Colombia. This is Dr. Annie Thomas. Dr. Annie was a doctor of botany in the Cairo University, and 15 years ago she heard the Lord's call and she came and helped me. And Dr. Annie is a person in charge of the orphanage while I'm not here. This is another one that sticks with you. Thank you. This one was taken on Sharon's wedding day. And Sarah, who has a great input in the orphanage now, and very especially in the school. This is Jiju Nynan, and he feels that God raised him up. He was one of our first students, but he has stayed on to help, and especially to help me in all the things that need to be done that I can't do. This one, Sherry Ann, 800 grams. We have visitors from New Zealand and other places, and they love to interact with the children, and the children just love to have their new aunties. We had some friends come from Singapore, and they kindly gave us this play equipment for the children. They spend many happy hours there. Jeffrey and Debbie Ann. Jeffrey was a little boy given to us as a baby, and he was brought up with all these sisters, and so he has been terribly spoilt. And we wondered how he could go to the boys' orphanage, which is a very rough and tumble boys' orphanage. And so we prayed that he would find a family. And God answered our prayer. And last March, a lovely family came from Bombay, and they said they wanted a little boy. And they agreed to take Jeffrey. So Jeffrey has gone to a new mummy and daddy. The far one standing is our son Dosham. Little son Dosham is the one who has been diagnosed with cancer of the leg. They wanted to amputate, but we did other surgery and removed the tumour. The wound has not healed very well. When it heals, she has to undergo another 4 courses of chemotherapy. She has had 2 courses. But in the meantime, unfortunately, she got leptospirosis, which is rat fever, and so she's not been doing very well. She's been very ill this last week. But this morning they said that her fever was down and she was a little bit better. The children are eating cake and oranges. Those green-looking things are actually oranges. This is Diana. 3 girls at high school, wondering what the future holds for them. The older ones help look after the little ones, and a real bond forms between them. We have acres of ground, and so this is one of the huts where the workers have their equipment. Hannah from Edendale, in front of an arrowroot crop. Kathleen is named after Sarah's auntie. The children learn all sorts of extra things, and Alvera has taught them puppetry. Sarah has taught them the recorders and singing. This little one was the one out old, the one in the pink dress. This little Manjima. We don't worry about sterilising spoons and forks. Our fingers just need licking. We have a lovely big dining room, big enough to hold everybody. This is Barbara, who works well with Sarah as a teacher. She's also our matron. Florence Gould, as she used to be. Florence and Howard come and visit us occasionally because Mr. Gould was a missionary in our area and was greatly loved. And Sarah's 3 younger brothers and sisters were actually born at Rehoboth. Four little orphans, but now they belong to Rehoboth. 5 little orphans, but they're not orphans anymore. They have a family, and you're part of their family. And how wonderful when you see them smiling and laughing and happy. This is Keith. Keith came as a baby. We have brought him up. He is now doing his BCom. He's in a hostel, but he loves to come and play cricket with the girls. It is in this area that we're going to build the first cottage for the children where those coconuts are. And Sherry Ann at the back on the left again. Aren't they beautiful? Would you like to put your arms around them? I'm going back to them in 10 days' time. So pray for me for these last 10 days. We don't use so much water when they just have a wee glass of water to do their washing of their plates. We love celebrations, so we had a beautiful celebration for 100 years of God's faithfulness. We gave lunch to 1,500 people. We have a dairy farm, not like a New Zealand dairy farm. The cows have to be washed every day. They will have a bath. The girls do the bathing, and they also help with the milking, and we cut the grass and bring it to the cows. Our washing machines, they never wear out, but the clothes do. 100 uniforms to be dried. So you tie them up under the roof, and every child has a little cubby hole where their clothes are kept. The well is the centre of all the activity, a very special place. The building in the background is the building that God gave us when we just asked for a sewing room. We cook over an open fire, and we put tiles around and made it look a little bit cleaner, but the method is still the same. The girls do a wonderful job. They're rostered. And when it's their turn to do the cooking for that next morning, they have to get up at 4 o'clock, blow up the fire, and have breakfast ready for 200 by 7 o'clock in the morning. And they also have to have lunches ready for 100 children. The wee girl that you just saw, she was left in a hospital because she had a hole in her heart. She's since had surgery and is doing fine. Kerala means the land of coconuts, and we don't only eat them, but we use them for a coconut oil bath every day. That's the building that the Lord gave us. Sarah is very active in all these extra curriculum things, sports. I enjoy it, but sit down a bit more. The older ones help with the judging of the games. Rehoboth is a very beautiful place. We have 48 acres. God has made room for us. Keith on the right, doing his BCom, Raven on the left, completing her nursing training. I had 5 babies together at one time, and that's 2 of that group of 5. Sharon was another one, Pearlie was a 4th one, and one other. We grow all sorts of interesting things. Peanuts are the things the children like best. They get quite fat during the peanut season. But we also grow interesting things like mangoes. If you come in April, May, we'll give you lots of mangoes. And we grow cloves and cinnamon and nutmeg. This is Anna Bummel with one of our babies. The previous one was Hannah with the same baby. We have some lovely picnic spots. This is Sandosh, another boy I brought up. He's doing printing technology. These buses the Lord gave us, we went out on a picnic. It was sunny. We used our umbrellas for the rain as well. But it was a good day. There is this lovely dam, and when the dam gets too full, they open the shutters and the water comes out like a big waterfall, and the children love to go that day. This is Sonny. Sonny has been saved since he came to work for us, and he's a tremendous help to me. He does all the buying, he does all the banking, he collects all the forms for the girls when they have to go into college, and all these extra things. He helps tremendously. There's a little rickshaw, 3-wheeler, takes you